What if I told you the biggest reason you're wrong sometimes is not because you lack intelligence, but because you don't want to be right? Sounds strange, right? But according to the Scout mindset, your brain isn't always trying to find the truth. Sometimes it's trying to protect you. And that might be the biggest obstacle to your growth. In this video, you'll learn why smart people still believe wrong things, the hidden mindset controlling your decisions, and how to train your brain to think clearly, like a scout. Because once you understand this, you'll never think the same way again. The two mindsets. Julia Galef explains that we all switch between two modes. One, the soldier mindset. This mindset is about defending your beliefs. You argue to win. You ignore opposing evidence. You protect your ego. It's like going into battle. Your goal? Don't lose. The scout mindset. This mindset is about finding the truth. You stay curious. You question yourself. You update your beliefs. A scout doesn't care about being right. They care about seeing reality clearly. Key insight. Most people think they're scouts, but in reality, they're soldiers in disguise. Why we get things wrong. Here's the shocking truth. You don't believe things because they're true. You believe them because you want them to be true. This is called motivated reasoning. Example. When you like an idea, you ask, can I believe this? When you don't like it, you ask, do I have to believe this? Same brain, different standards. And here's the twist. The smarter you are, the better you become at defending wrong beliefs, because now you have more tools to justify them. Key insight. Intelligence doesn't eliminate bias. It can actually strengthen it. The real enemy, your ego. Why is it so hard to change your mind? Because your beliefs are tied to your identity. Your opinions equal who you are. Being wrong, feeling attacked. Changing your mind means losing yourself. Example. If you strongly identify with a belief and someone challenges it, your brain reacts like, this is a threat. Not an idea, a threat. That's why people double down when proven wrong, ignore facts, get defensive in arguments. Key insight. The biggest barrier to truth is not ignorance, it's ego. What scouts do differently. So what makes someone a scout? It's not IQ, it's not education, it's attitude. Trait 1. Curiosity over ego. Scouts ask, what am I missing? Instead of, how do I prove I'm right? Trait 2. They love being wrong. Sounds weird, but it's powerful. Why? Because being wrong means you just got closer to the truth. Trait 3. They think in probabilities. Instead of saying, I'm 100% right, they say, I'm 70% sure. This keeps their mind flexible. Trait 4. They separate identity from beliefs. Scouts don't say, this belief defines me. They say, this is just my current understanding. Key insight. A scout doesn't protect beliefs, they update them. How to develop the scout mindset. Here are simple ways to train your brain. 1. Ask this question daily. What would change my mind? If the answer is nothing, you're not thinking, you're defending. 2. Notice when you feel defensive. That emotional reaction? It's a signal. You might be in soldier mode. 3. Reward yourself for being wrong. Instead of feeling embarrassed, say, good, I learned something. 4. Use the outside view. Instead of asking, what do I think? Ask, what usually happens in situations like this? 5. Seek disconfirming evidence. Don't just look for support. Look for what proves you wrong. That's where real growth happens. Here's the bottom line. Your success in life is not determined by how smart you are. It's determined by how honestly you see reality. Most people live like soldiers, defending, arguing, protecting ego. But the people who truly grow think like scouts, curious, open, truth-seeking. The goal is not to be right. The goal is to see clearly. If you found this valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who always thinks they're right. Because the truth is, we all do.